Well, hello to my wonderful subscribers. This is for entertainment purposes only. Lighting some sweet grass, sharing some paintings that I've done. The first one is multimedia, but mostly watercolor. The second one behind it is also watercolor. And the third one is acrylic, mostly acrylic, some mixed media, some pencil in there. The one that you're seeing here, this is a journey tree that I've painted. A journey tree to go within. Now, some people, when they journey, they go up into the stars, and that is all well and good. And going into the earth is all well and good. Whichever way you are drawn to, you should go. But before doing any of that, it is important to go within. I feel that within each of us is access to absolutely everything that we need to live a good life, to be good people, to do everything that we wrote in our soul contract that we wanted to accomplish in this walk. Earth is a remarkable gem in this universe. I believe she's the youngest planet. I believe that nowhere else are so many star nations represented as they are here on beautiful Earth. She has many names: Gaia, Tara, Pachamama, Matea. But she is our mother while we are here. She has gifted us this physical experience with our physical bodies. And it is Great Spirit and Creator within us, that spark that enlivens us. And it's in each and every living thing on Earth. I think the animals, and each of the animals and plants as medicines and healers, are representative of the star nations they come from. We are endowed with such gifts as we experience life here on Earth. We are experiencing and learning about creation. Creation with thought. Creation with intent. Creation with resonance. With our vibration. What the heck does that mean? To me, it means choosing love over fear. Doesn't mean knowing all the answers. But it does mean choosing peace, choosing love, choosing truth, choosing equality, choosing that every life on earth deserves warmth, protection, food, water in abundance. For everyone equally. For all are sacred, and Mother loves all her children. The ones that I love and know, the ones I don't. The ones I have no fathoming idea about. Mother loves all her children. Within each of us, there are these little selves, boys and girls and other, male and female and other of all ages. So the wisdom we seek, what should I do, what should I think, what will I be, that is within us. We are the only ones that have access to our inner worlds. For the first thing that is done before one does any journeying or visioning of any kind is calling in protection. This is in gratitude and in respect for powers that we don't always understand. It's respectful of the bodies we're given and of the universe to say, I ask for my guides and angels and ancestors and archangels to protect me. I choose love over fear. I realize that in duality and that causal level of being, duality itself is made of light and dark and good and bad. And it teaches us so much about creation, about creating with our thoughts and actions and intent. But I go much higher and much deeper than that. So I ask for the protections afforded me as a child of creation, as a child of Mother Earth. I ask for protection and guidance and wisdom of my ancestors before me and the ones that will come after. The things that come up in my path that are challenges, I thank the universe for my gifts and challenges, for they both teach me much. And it is not just for myself that I choose to not drink alcohol, that I choose to not do drugs, that I choose to be upright and honest and faithful and loyal, true to my word, kind to myself and others. I choose this for myself and for the 7 generations ahead of me and behind me. I don't know everything. I don't know any more than you do. But I do know what kind of human being I'm going to be. What kind of human being I am. I make mistakes. I'm clumsy. I'm silly. I'm wrong. Sometimes I believe something so strongly. And later the pain comes when I realize I've outgrown that outdated way of thinking. I have to stretch and grow into a new way of thinking. For the longest time, I thought that after my walk had passed, or maybe before, if I was really, really clever, really good at meditating, or something would happen, that I would get to meet Earth as an entity, that I would get to hug her and she would tell me how much she loved me and that she saw me every day as her daughter. But my intuition told me that I was healing a mother wound, and that those I showed compassion and love to, it was helping me to do that as much as it was helping others. That I was healing that mother wound from the inside out. I didn't really want to accept that truth, so I thought, well, Mother Earth has a mother. I will wait for her. For the grandmothers, I will wait for them and they will love me. And my intuition told me that those grandmothers I was seeking were within me as well. They were in my DNA. They were in my bloodline. They were in my thoughts as far as I could reach, in the deepest recesses of my imaginations. Where love is soft and all-encompassing, there they were the whole time. So as I express compassion, and allow others to come to their own conclusion and have their own journeys and learn in their own time and their own ways, but just hold space. By holding space, I would be emulating the grandmothers within and the grandmothers before me. And that love that I was seeking, so desperately it seemed at times, was within me. And expressing it and sharing it would heal me from the inside out and maybe help others as well. So I thought, well, I will just make a video and tell you about it. Many, many years ago, when I was in my 20s, I think I've told some of you have heard this before. You will remember it fondly, I hope. I wanted to be like other spiritual seekers who were traveling to the stars, but every time there was drumming and we were asked to journey and go within, I would be drawn to a tree, into the tree roots, into earth. And that was my portal as I tried to create here in this painting. And where I journey is through the roots of an old and beautiful, gentle tree who has seen so many seasons and supports life, is the pharmacy of the forest. Each tree, each species specializes in its own lichen, its own leaves and fruit and its own resins, the mycelium in the soil, connecting it to all life around it. It knows its place and it stands there in the light, strongly, weathering rain and snow and wind and storms, basking in sunlight as animals scamper all over in a light with wings, burrowing homes in its bark. This beautiful, beautiful tree knows far more of wisdom than I can ever imagine. It holds 1,000 stories within it. For me to journey in her roots and to go into earth is a gift. It's a precious, precious gift, this gift of connection. To be calm, to have clarity, to be creative, to be compassionate, to be confident, to feel that connectedness. These feelings help me grow. They help me center. I don't need to run around convincing anyone of anything. I don't need any more attention than that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tree. I just need to stand in my light. Stay grounded. Respect the life around me. Know that I have connections with, just like you do, with guides and angels and ancestors. There are so many species on this beautiful earth. To sit in a tree, at the base of a tree or in her lovely branches, and to watch the winged ones and the scampering ones and the crawling ones and the flying ones. One can learn a lot from their examples of how they are in the moment of each day, a part of the ecosystem that they live in and support. And they're funny and beautiful and delightful to watch. I hope you have time today to observe them. That state of observing, that state of witnessing awareness has helped me and continues to help me to figure out where I am at in my growth, where I'd like to go next, what I need to keep an eye on, what I wish to see. It helps me to put my energy where I want it to go. Some think that life is a battle and they must always be battling. I can hold space for them while not joining them. Some are in the process of letting go of fears, and just as they letting go, as they're getting ready to release them, they feel the full impact of what that fear is doing to them, its effect on the world around them. And this is just before they are letting go of their fear. And I can hold space for that, for I do that too. Sometimes I don't realize it until the moment I'm letting go of it. And then I'm crying and thanking for those lessons. And I feel a rush of love from my guides and angels and ancestors who were hoping and wishing for me all along, every moment of every day. If I need help, I just ask out loud for more guidance, for a clue, for a hint, for a sign. And I say, thank you, thank you, thank you for this day. I'm so honored to be a part of it. I'm so thrilled to be on Earth right now. I'm so happy to be here when things are changing, and I'm not alone. We have this fantastic community. And I meet more people, and I find that we have a lot more in common with the world around us and the people in it. We have a lot more in common than we have ever had differences. Maybe it's part of getting older is realizing that. And as you get older and you realize that, you see even more beauty in the world. And with that beauty and that awareness comes wisdom. And with wisdom comes more acceptance of all that is inside of you and all that is around you. And you see more clearly sometimes what is right and good and what isn't. And in times like these, the stark contrasts serve as a backdrop for the change that we are going through as we are letting go of what no longer serves. We can hold space for our growth. We can hold space for a better world for everyone, with equality for all, with food and water and shelter for all. We can hold a space for peace. We can hold a space for the love we are made of, for 7 generations ahead of us and 7 generations behind who held the light for us. So I wanted to share that with you. We can just stand in our light. Give yourself a hug. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Please do all the YouTubey things. And I will talk with you again soon. Bye for now.